other people, but of ourselves, right? It's so important that we allow ourselves to talk to people that we disagree with, right? To have conversations, to hold space for conversations, right? If there is something that I say or I do and you don't agree with it, or it triggers you in some way, know that I am here to hold space for that conversation, right? I am here to hold space for the recognition that sometimes things that I say might trigger pain within people, right? I understand that, and I'm here to hold space for that, right? And I can hold myself accountable within that. But reach out to me, right? Open the space for conversation, you know? Allow yourself to be triggered. You know, we can't avoid that forever. You know, it's going to become more and more painful as we move forward. It's going to become harder and harder to avoid, right? But know that there is space right now for you, right? There is space to be held for you, whether we see eye to eye or not, right? I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm not here to prove anyone wrong or prove myself right. You know, I am simply sharing how I feel, sharing what I see, what I observe, and what comes through for me as a result of that, right? Sharing my perception. But you know, it's so important that we allow ourselves to hold space for conversation, right? If we just stop it there, stop it at, I disagree with this person, that's it. You know? Like, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper, right? Challenge yourself to go deeper. We're not meant to be stagnant beings. We're not meant to remain in the same way of being and thinking and, you know, staying in our little bubbles, right? We're meant to evolve. We're meant to grow. We're meant to learn from new experiences and conversations with people that view the world differently from us, right? We can't exist within our echo chambers and expect that progress is going to happen, right? We have to be open to having these uncomfortable conversations, right? We have to be open to allowing ourselves to be triggered. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling anger or frustration in response to something that someone says, right? But don't allow yourself to sit in that anger. Explore it. Where is it coming from? Talk about it. Express. Feel. We can't keep running away from how we're feeling. Own it, you know, embrace it. We are here to move through it all, you know? And you don't have to do that alone, you know? And I know that face it and to recognize how you create some of it, right? Recognize how we are all playing a part in the things that are happening in the world, right? That's what looking at the reality does. It helps you to realize the part that you play, right? We cannot keep ignoring it. So allow yourself to be open, right? Open to having these conversations, open to being triggered, open to disagreement, right? But we don't move forward if we're not willing to talk to each other, if we're not willing to communicate, right? If we're not willing to express. Say what you really mean and what you really feel so that we can actually move forward. So we're working from a baseline of truth, right? Everyone is hiding all these different, just be, right? Speak your truth, say it. Let's start somewhere, right? But let's not avoid these conversations, right? We need to be having these conversations that are going to push us forward, right? One honest thing that you are feeling